Thank you so much, Mr. Chair. So I was thanking all the witnesses for being here today. Thank you. I'm going to start by directing my initial questions to Mr. Agnew from the Canadian Chamber of Commerce. As we're trying to reopen and move past COVID, can you talk about the importance of rapid test kits for the safe reopening of workplaces and businesses?
So one of the big things that we've heard from businesses, whether you're a office environment or whether you're a consumer-facing environment, is that confidence is critical to get people back in the door and back at their desks. There's a lot of different ways that you can do that, whether it's vaccinations or rapid testing. And so having the rapid testing there as a tool to screen out asymptomatic positive cases is something that employers have told us has been critical to get employees and customers to come back in and start to have some semblance of normal.
Okay, thank you. Now, Mr. Agnew, part of C8 is that if passed, it'll authorize the Minister of Health to make payments of up to $1.72 billion for these rapid tests to be sent to the provinces and to the territories. Do you have, it's not the first time that the federal government's actually allocating money down to the provinces and territories, and it's to be distributed, and they decide on the distribution. Do you have any recommendations for us as we're giving money down to the provinces and territories? Does more of an allocation need to go to businesses? Do you have any other specific maybe recommendations around the dollars that we're sending down and how we should sort of be allotting it to businesses?
Most of the work that the Chamber's been focused on has been around the physical sort of hardware kits. And certainly there's been far more demand than there is supply for the business community. And so what I would say is that, Chambers, in our experience, genuinely do provide a role for both, their members in the community as well as businesses that aren't members in terms of being able to have a central distribution hub for these things. And I think it's easy to underestimate the value of having a central hub, but in these communities, to having a one-stop shop for businesses to go to get test kits is a really valuable service that is being provided in communities across the country.
And how does it work right now? Do they actually make a request through to the Chamber, or do they, so how do they actually get rapid tests right now from the provinces?
So the provinces will receive their test kits from the federal government, and then the provinces will then distribute those test kits down to a particular local chamber in the community. And then businesses will go to the chamber's physical location, whether it's a warehouse or a storefront in some cases, and they will physically pick up the test kits from that chamber and bring them back to their workplace. And then there is, of course, a reporting mechanism back up through to provincial health ministries with the results of those tests.
Okay, that's helpful. And I really appreciate your recommendation around the hub. I think that's very useful. Can you then talk a little bit about what the new tax credit for small businesses to support air ventilation improvements will mean for businesses across the country as we are reopening?
Certainly, as businesses are starting to reopen, the cost of everything is going up. And so one of the things that, the government can tangibly do to help businesses be, more sort of competitive and help them to be safer is having this tax credit, because certainly, ventilation has been proven as being one of the ways to reduce a transmission vector for COVID-19.